What's up everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video we're gonna do another turban tutorial, but this is gonna be 2021 style. Before we go into this video, I would much appreciate if you guys subscribe and like and comment on this video. That will help me a lot to grow my channel and I will be very thankful. Now with that out of the way, let's start with the turban tutorial. A question that I get a lot is how do I do the Pooni? I think it's pretty simple and that's why I didn't include it in my videos, but for this one I was like, I want to be crystal clear with how you do it. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I do it. So to start off, this turban right here is 4 meters long and 80 centimeters wide. Something that I have changed from my previous tutorials is that this turban is actually a little bit smaller in the width than my other turbans. As you can see from my previous videos, my Dastar looks probably a little bit bigger, and that's because it was approximately 20 centimeters more wide. The reason why I shortened it in the width is simply because I thought it was too heavy. I don't want to have a heavy Dastar. I want to have a light, and it feels like I could wear it all day. If it's too heavy, then I feel like I just want to take it off and have my keski on. So this one is 80 centimeters wide, and the thing is, depending on what material you have, some Dastars you will need to have wider because the material is really thin, and some Dastar you can go down to 75 centimeters because maybe the material is thicker. I have a couple of Dastars, like my black one, that is 75 centimeters because it's thick, and this one is 80 because it's a little bit thinner than my black one. And then we have the keski, which I have underneath. So it's actually a really small one, but that's the way I like it. And it's exactly as long as this measure, and this is, how long is it? 150 centimeters, and the width is 52 centimeters. Okay, so 150 centimeters long, 52 centimeters wide. So the thing is, if you want to have your Dastar exactly like me, the numbers is gonna be different. It depends on how big jura you have, so how much hair you have, how big of a head you have. So it's not gonna be exactly the same, but you can play around, see with the numbers, and look what's best for you. So now how I like to do the jura, I like it to do it very simple. Like, I don't twist my hair so much. Like some people really twist it here in the beginning. I used to do like once or twice. The thing is, if you do jura tight, your hair will like pull up, and that just hurts after a while. So I'm just gonna do a loose one. As you can see, like it's not tight at all. It's just up there in a nice bun. So like that. And then I have my kanga and I put it in the back. There we go. And then we have the keski, and the keski is not much of a difference. If you have seen my previous videos, it's gonna be pretty much the same. So I start at the corner and I fold it once like that, and then I start behind my head. Then I start with the shortest side and put it on my forehead and put pressure on it with my hand, and then I go with the other one here somewhere like this. And that's my first lard, and then second one, fold it nicely. This is something that I always do when I do keski or a damala. Like when I'm done with one lard, I fold the other one, so I prepare it for the next lard. And then I'm just gonna take what's above here and just put it somewhere here so I can hide it nicely with the second lard. And then just go from there like this. I don't care much about how my keski looks. The only thing that is important, that my keski is symmetrical, so that both sides are pretty much the same, so that my jura is in the middle, and then the form of my keski is pretty much the same. This is my base, and now we're gonna start with the pug. And this one was actually too wide. I think it was a little bit more than 1 meter wide. So what I did is I had a measurement on my table, and looked for 80 centimeters and then just made a little cut with my hands, and I just start tearing the Dastar in half. And then when you have cut it, you need to find a partner to help you with the Pooni. So you give the person one end of your Dastar and you take the other end, and then you start with the Pooni. And basically what you're gonna do is that you kind of go from the corner to the corners. So you spread it all out, and then you take the corner towards the corner, and then you spread it all out, and that will be half of what it was. And then you make it a half again, and then half again, until it's the width that you want. The width when my Dastar is folded is about 6 centimeters. So now we're gonna start with the Dastar, and something that I like to do is that the side that it's folded already, so one side will obviously be open and one side will be closed. I like to have the side that is not folded on my forehead. So the folded side will be on the upper side, and this that's not folded will be starting on my forehead. So just like this from here, I'm gonna start behind my head, put this one in my mouth in the beginning. So I'm gonna go at the top here, just beside my dura, and then I'm gonna go down, start in the middle of my forehead, so just like there. The first line here, what's important is where you're gonna start, so you need to look for it and how much forehead you want to show. So I'm just gonna start right here, and then the lard is gonna go all the way over your ear, so you can show a little bit here, but otherwise it's gonna tuck the whole ear. And then the next lard that I'm gonna do, so this is a process that's gonna be the same with all lards, but I'm gonna explain mostly on my second lard. So if you see, this is the first lard right here. Now the second one is gonna go just a little bit underneath the first lard. So I'm gonna do pretty much the same, but just go a little bit underneath, as you can see. And then from here, what I'm going to do is that I'm gonna look for where I crossed my geski, and then I'm gonna go just from that point again, but a little bit over my first lard, like this. So basically what will happen is over here you will go down from your first lard, and over here you will go up. And then I'm gonna do the same thing with the third lard. I'm gonna go a little bit underneath my second lard, look for the middle point right here, and then up from my second lard onto the fourth lard, a little bit underneath, look for the middle, and up again. Now we have 2 lards left. This is my fifth one, a little bit underneath, a little bit up, and we're pretty much already done. The last lard, do exactly the same, a little bit underneath, and look for the middle point, cross, and from here go to your fifth lard and put it in underneath it, just like that. So we are almost done with the Dastar already. So what's gonna happen now is that if your first lard, you take it back like this, right at the back. And then you're gonna start looking for your first lard, which is right here for me. And you're gonna start pull it up, and what's gonna happen is that your first lard here is start to going up. And then once you have a little bit here, I think this is enough, and you have some still left here, you're gonna unfold it. So you're gonna start to unfold your first lard just like that, and spread it out nicely like that. And then when you feel like it's all spread out, I'm gonna pull in my first lard in the back here, and as you see, it's gonna go down, and at the same time I'm gonna tuck it in nicely on my second lard here, and same thing on the other side. I'm gonna tuck it in nicely on my last lard. So once that's done, hopefully you won't be able to see my gaski now underneath. And you take the first lard and tuck it in the back here, just like that. And then that's it. And hopefully it come out looking nicely. So that's it, you guys. That is my 2021 style. A little bit late, I know. I need to work on the 2022 style. But yeah, I really hope that you guys liked this video. I hope it helped you. Let me know how it goes for you and show me pictures. You can send them to my Instagram. If it's something that you don't understand, comment below and I will answer. So again, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. And please subscribe and like this video. It helps very, very much. And I will see you guys in the next video.